All right, and welcome back to the world's most dangerous podcast. Not so common NSC.
NSC.
What's up, everybody? April's. No, April's in the building.
What's up?
Q's. What's happening, Q?
Another day in the life, you heard me? Peace and love.
Peace and love, like always, bro. How's your week?
Mine sucked.
Why?
Hey, let's talk about it, because mine did too. Let's talk about that shit.
Anything done? I'm on like 2 different antibiotics, and then they're like,
Whoa,
this
whoa.
one,
What happened? You can't skip past that shit.
Yeah, you
just like an infection.
Whoa.
Can I say where? Can I ask where? Or
Well, I have a sinus infection, and then the stuff is so strong that like I can't drink. Not supposed to be out in the sun with the other one. But the other one,
Whoa.
you can't drink with it even days after you take it.
Really?
Yeah.
You on two antibiotics for sinuses.
Sinuses and something else.
Ooh.
Okay, so moving on.
I don't mind talking about it. It's a UTI. So, I mean,
Okay.
girls get it's like really rare for me, but a lot of women get them a lot. Like, if you're wearing panties too long, if you wear pantyhose, I mean, you can get all that girly stuff for.
I mean, I love the University of Texas Institute. You know what I mean?
Like, girls, you heard her. Stop wearing panties so long.
And if you hold it too long, and I think that's what caused it.
Dirty dick causes UTIs too, by the way, ladies.
Yeah.
Ew.
So be
Dirty
careful.
dick.
Dirty.
Gross.
A lot of dicks
Ew.
too.
Just saying. Watch your numbers.
That body count. Somebody got that high body count.
Ew.
You know what I'm saying? That now you becoming the body right now.
What you did last week? I caught like 7 bodies.
And 12 UTI infections.
We were talking about a girl last week. Like you got the whole friend when you go on vacation.
Yeah. Oh, they come back with some infections, boy. In Jamaica?
No, I think it
shit.
was just from like, 6 to 8 hours, however long it was on the boat, and not being able to use the restroom.
That's real.
See, that's why I don't go fishing. I've been telling y'all not to go fishing. Not only is it boring, but then you come back with some shit.
Crazy. And mosquito bites. Mosquito bites got to be the worst.
Bruh.
I only get those when I'm fishing like on the shore. The
Yeah.
mosquitoes.
Yeah. They strong by my mom's house. Like I
don't
go in the
really get 'em out of
backyard
water.
and they attack. Like
Yeah. Like I said, it's
Like,
around
they
body
jump
of
me.
water. If you got a bucket of water just sitting around.
but she got like behind her house is like wooded area.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know?
yeah.
So
So tell us about your week.
hey,
It's fucked up shit.
I'm pissed off, man.
Vent to us.
We can start this shit off on Monday. Oh, so Monday I get I go to work. Everybody knows how I feel about my job. They
Mhm.
screwed me over. I'm basically
Right.
fucked over there. I came from one position, they got me serving over there, and it's the most degrading shit ever. So they called me in for an evaluation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Started off telling me,
already?
Yeah.
You've been there for like a month?
yeah. So they were like, well, we're talking about giving you a dollar raise. So they, everything's going good. Yeah, I see how you doing. You're good at your job, this and that. But we're going to wait a little while longer to give you that dollar raise because we feel like you can improve on here, this, and that. Started making up shit.
Yeah.
Just not give me a funky ass dollar.
But I can improve on my job in general.
Like, but here's the thing. I rarely do what I got hired to do.
Yeah.
I'm over here just busting my behind, just doing everything. Like, I'm talking about physical work that I wasn't hired to do. Everybody know I always talk about taking out trash shit. I can't stand that shit.
Yeah.
And I'm filling up taking care of their machines and stuff like that. And I'm like, that day when I found out people, like, they had me doing some shit and then somebody else was doing my job,
Oh shit.
that pissed me off.
Yeah.
And then they couldn't give me a funky dollar.
That's crazy.
So I'm like, I'm looking at my check. They gave my check, and they don't even have direct deposit. They give you your check at the end of the day on a
Wow.
Friday.
Wow.
So you got to go to work on Friday.
Yeah.
If-
And then you don't have the money. Like, whatever I need to get paid, the money not in there.
Right. You got to catch
Because,
check.
I get off at 4:30, the bank's closed, and I got to rush to a bank, or
Damn.
I just take a picture and let it go in the next day.
Yeah.
But what if I need that money right then and there? You know what I'm saying?
You gotta go check cash in place. And
Is it a
they're gonna
really small
charge you.
company?
Yeah. And you got to understand, I lowball myself on the price already to get hired there, but I can still survive. They pay me lower than that.
Damn.
I'm looking at my check and I'm like, I'm really going to work to be broke.
Yeah.
Like, I'm really going to work not to, like, there's no point for me going to work. You know what I'm saying?
Hell
And then
yeah.
I have
That's why I have
don't
such a hard time just like because I've got my company and the wedding business is getting back into it now.
mhm.
So there's, potential to actually make money again. But the thing is that I was looking for something, stable, more stable,
Right.
and
Consistency
could
is key.
possibly make it through COVID.
And
And
I get that.
and I've been a legal assistant, so I have a coach, all this stuff. So I have a big resume.
Yeah.
However, like from my family and friends, they're always telling me, just take a job. Uh,
Is that the stable part you were talking about?
huh?
Like stable, like getting a job? That's what you were talking about?
Yeah, like doing that and still doing my business.
Gotcha.
Right. Like,
And everybody's like, just take a job, just take a job. And every time I go, fuck it, I'm just gonna take a job. That job ends up like messing with the last job I had. I literally had to get on antidepressants because I just couldn't
Damn.
mentally handle it.
No, hey, keep going because I had a friend. We were just talking about that shit the other fucking day with her job.
And I was only making $11 an hour, and the other people that did the same job were making like 8 or 9, and I was like, hell no.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
but
Well, you
this
know,
was a special circumstance because I was taking care of my great uncle,
Mm-hmm.
and but it's only 2 hours out of the day, so I would drive to Hockley, 22 miles
Yeah,
there and 22 miles back. So you've got maintenance on your car, you've got gas, you've got all this stuff that you have to account for. And to me, it's not when you're not making enough,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
it's not worth it.
well, you
You
know,
have to make enough for all the gas, and because you're already out, you're going to have to buy food cuz no one takes lunch the only man I ever saw that took lunch like when I was a legal assistant was because him and his wife had 5 kids and she packed his lunch every day.
he was smart. Yeah, the great Jim Rome said that you work your job and you work your job and then you work your job full time, work your hobby part time until your hobby becomes your full time job.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if you aim for the stars, there's nothing wrong with working a job. Just don't stop your dream. You know what I mean? You gotta learn how to balance.
Yeah, but
both.
I also don't think it's like it doesn't pan out when you're not making enough. It just
It's hard to make that shit come true because I mean,
because you
here's the
can't
thing,
mentally
like
tell
that
yourself every day at work, I'm just gonna keep doing this because I'm making good money.
dude.
I,
The
I
the,
think
the
people.
mental part of it is just draining.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people like we kind of hurt ourselves mentally because we don't really like saving is not the easiest thing to do.
Nah.
You know, especially when you're used to like doing something and you become accustomed to it,
Mm-hmm.
and then you move to another job, you might get lower pay. You can probably still like thrive on that lower pay. But you have to cut off a lot of stuff that you want to do. The necessities get cut.
Yeah, like I need to cut out my stomach or something
Yeah,
because I
shit.
eating obviously can't be a necessity anymore for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just that when I opened up that check and I looked at it, I was like, this is where my life is right now.
Yeah.
When I go to work and I'm doing all this stuff that I'm really thinking I'm walking around like this is my life right now. Like
Does your paycheck make you feel unappreciated?
underappreciated make me feel like there are
Used.
probably teenagers making more than I am right now.
Yeah.
You know? And they did shit on purpose. And now I have to go to the dentist with no insurance. And I gotta get my wisdom teeth pulled, you know?
Yeah.
And we all know how that medical stuff costs money.
Yeah, I'm on a payment
Insurance is
plan.
important.
I'm on a payment plan right now for my. I got what do you call them things? I'm caps. You got to put caps put on. Like I had an infection in my gums,
Yeah.
so that like my teeth, like, so that they like drill and all this other kind of stuff. Anyway, it costs like $800 because I don't have insurance. I run my own business.
Yeah.
Probably need to look into. But cost me $800 for my payment plan. I'm paying like $80 a month.
See. Then when you finish the 800, they'll do it?
Yeah, no. So they did it first.
Oh, they did it first.
I got a root canal. That's what it's called, a root canal. So I got a root canal, and then
800? That's cheap.
so it's $800 for the root canal. Then it's $800 for the caps they put on the tooth.
Oh,
Okay.
So-
Okay.
I gotta do the shit in steps.
yeah, that's normal price.
Yeah, so it's like $1,600.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
with no insurance, $1,600.
Yeah, you really gotta-
$1,600.
You really doing it yourself, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
But like I have figured out that I have to make no less than $15.50 an hour, or it's not worth me even leaving the house.
yeah.
I will
got-
actually save money by not
How?
having a
How do you
because-
save money by not doing something when there's no money coming in? I mean, the true statement, something's better than nothing. is
Yeah,
always
yeah. That's
gonna
true
be-
statement overall.
That's always going to be a
Yeah.
true statement. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
something over nothing. So, I mean, how do you stay home and say you make more?
So there's a ton of factors. I have an older car, so you've got gas, and I have an SUV, so you've got gas. I
Mhm.
probably don't get as many miles as like a car does.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I can't necessarily just go get a car because if I want to do murals, I have to be able to carry a 6-foot ladder in the back of my vehicle.
Yeah. Well,
So I have to have something that's big enough. And then like last week, I took my son and his friends, and then on Friday, I took my son and you got to have room when you're a mom.
but what does that have to do with the money thing?
So there's a lot of factors that go into that, like how much food is spent. Like I can't buy lunch.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's just not, but it's still going to cost me extra because I'm going to have extra meals.
I mean, I get you saying like when I drive to work, that's gas every day. If I wasn't driving to work,
Right. So
I wouldn't be spending that money. But then I still have a car note that I gotta
Right.
drive
We
for.
got-
That.
That's what I'm saying.
You know.
like okay, I understand. Staying home definitely saves money.
right.
That's when you have money coming in.
Mm-hmm,
You know what I mean? So it saves money. But if you don't have money coming in,
Well, I've always had older cars because I'm not like that big on it.
Mhm.
So I end up with like a flat tire that costs me. So like I'm saying on like, even though the car problems come like maybe once every 3 months, if you were to take those prices and average them out for the time frame,
yeah.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
across the year, I like always end up breaking even if I don't make 15. Like right now, I would have to make 15.50 or less to come on top. You see what I'm saying? And not to mention, I have to buy more makeup. I have to keep better clothes.
Mm-hmm.
I have to buy more shoes. That all because I have to always look presentable.
Right.
So I got to buy more shampoo. I mean, everything increases just by leaving the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I still don't. Okay, so here's the question I'm having. You said
I have
It's-
other income coming in. I'm
All right.
saying, for
Yeah.
me
Yeah. I
to-
figured that. I
right,
figured
right,
that.
right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
That's what
That-
has to be figured. I wanted the audience to know because, like,
Oh
if,
yeah,
if
yeah.
they don't know that you have other income coming in, then they're just like, what does that mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like I have
But
an
yeah, we know
online store.
that.
Yeah, yeah. I have like an online store and stuff like that. But I'm saying, like, for me to leave the house for a job.
Yeah, I get you now.
I
Got
get.
you.
I got you. I got you.
That makes sense.
But I mean, for me, like you were talking about, antidepressant and stuff like that. Like I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and we both were like, cause I had posted something on Facebook about something on my mental health and stuff like that.
Yeah,
And I was really fucking serious. But she contacted me whenever we talked or whatever, and she was telling me about what she was going through at her job and how, I wasn't the only one who was going through it.
right.
But she understand like all of our stuff affects us all, and it's just the mental toll it takes is worse than the physical. Like I'm literally tired. My back hurts right now from work, and I
Yeah.
hate it. But it's nothing compared to where I'm mentally at when I
That's
go.
real. That's
And
real.
then I come here, and then when I come, try to do the podcast stuff like that, and I'm like, when will this shit take off?
Right, right, right.
And I know it takes time. I'm not saying it don't. I realize it, but it's just I just
Fuck
want
that.
it so
we should
bad.
we should be up there right now. We should be number one in East Texas. God
That's
damn it.
true.
Like,
That's true.
I feel like
We should probably work on our hashtags.
Yeah.
hashtag fuck y'all. I mean, fuck y'all. Like, shit, man.
But yeah, it's the mental draining of everything, and I can't even imagine like you're doing your own. You're not even having nobody else giving you a check, no matter how big or how small it is. Your
Which
check
that-
comes from you.
At
You
all.
know, that really sucks for you too, because like the whole reason why I even started helping you with the podcast is because you were so excited about it.
Mm-hmm.
So if you've got a job that's just draining you like that, you're not going to be as excited about
Yeah.
your dream
about-
aspects.
Because the paycheck's supposed to be the equalizer.
Yeah.
Like all
And it's
the,
not.
like all the bullshit you go through with having a job, the pain, getting up early, staying late, whatever the case is, the check is supposed to make it all feel worth it.
And it don't.
It fucking don't. And that's why I had to make some moves.
Yeah.
Because the paycheck wasn't doing it, player. And keep my general manager and shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm,
And it just don't make no sense. Like, first off, overworked. That's number one. That overworked bullshit. Like other countries, they give you holidays. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's,
Yeah.
oh.
Don't even talk about holidays because we don't even get MLK Day off. You know what I'm saying? We don't even get that.
We'll see how
fucking day off.
Juneteenth go.
Yeah. Oh.
Some corporations buying in, some corporations aren't.
Yeah.
know?
We know which ones aren't.
Yeah,
But-
you know which ones are too. The ones
Yeah.
that do their best to let you know that we're for the black people.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Oh man, Apple, you're one of them. All right, we understand. You love niggas. Appreciate it. Doritos, we know you love niggas.
They
all
won't.
right?
Hey, who eating Doritos when they high? Yeah.
Come on, man. Come on, man. I never turned my back on Dr. Pepper. All right, I didn't go to vitamin water.
Hey,
stayed
I got
true,
a vitamin
baby.
water over there, and I still love Dr. Pepper.
Shout out 50 cents. That was genius.
Yeah, you get the Gatorade.
Yeah, I got Gatorade over here.
But yeah, man.
Gatorade has wheat in it, so I can't drink it.
Wow.
You know, vitamin water has gluten in it.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, we were talking. They were doing a whole story on it the other day. No, fuck. She's like,
I was
don't.
about to say,
don't fucking
man,
play.
not another
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, can I blow up the spot right now? Can I blow up the spot right now, y'all?
Sure.
Can women not know they pregnant?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can have a baby
Oh, I am so.
and not know you pregnant.
Yes.
Wow. What you talking? What you got? What you got?
I don't get it. I,
Well,
I don't,
have the
I
baby?
don't get it. Like I mean, like,
Are you
Pop
talking
a
about
baby.
the ones that do like a full term?
so a lady a couple months ago had a baby on a plane, and she said she didn't know she was pregnant.
Was
Was
she
she
big?
fat?
Yeah, she's a big woman. But
I mean,
even-
those
but
the ones
even
I
as a
see
big
that
woman, though.
don't know. Those the ones I really see that don't know. Like I've seen a big
Mm.
girl.
Yeah.
I've never
like,
seen a
big.
skinny one.
Yeah, but here's the
Yeah.
thing, though,
She
right?
didn't know.
I mean, skinny one probably. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to say. Like, you got you skinny,
notice.
you're something. Yeah, but like the symptoms and shit. You know what I mean? Like, so you throw up on like
It's the same
So-
symptoms as you get when you have a period.
so 12 months throwing up and shit.
But some of them still have periods and stuff when they are pregnant.
Some people do
What?
still. Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that bad for the baby because of blood loss?
I don't know.
No, it's separate. The baby's in a sac.
Yeah, the placenta.
Yeah.
the nut
it's
sack
protected.
first.
And it's in the uterus. Okay. So you got the sac. So think of a triangle. Okay.
Mhm.
And you got the sac is attached to usually either, I think it's the top inside because it's all rough. Like if you look at a placenta sac, it's like a square because my doctor showed me.
The placenta sack is square.
It's like, yeah, he was like, you want to see what the placenta looks like after I gave birth? And I was like, sure. And he like picks it up
Ugh.
and it looked like a big square piece of meat. And then he
Ugh.
flipped it over and it was like smooth as silk.
Holy
What?
shit.
Yeah, it looked like
Ah.
an organ,
Really?
like all on its own. It was
That's
cool
crazy.
looking.
I'm just saying, this is like the early morning, like vomiting and stuff. Like I feel like there has to be something.
Yeah, but not
like-
everybody gets morning sickness.
Oh, I get that, but there's so many symptoms to being pregnant. Something had to, like, at some point in time, something's like something got to be off.
I've heard it several times. Like I'm with you. I don't get it,
Makes no
but
sense.
so many women have done it. I mean, I don't see
Okay,
it's
so
a thing.
like the
How many
symptoms-
is so many women though? 'Cause there's like when we say so many.
Personally, that I know of, like, and I can't say I'm friends with these women, but I
Yeah.
know them. I've met them, and I've known at least probably two. That I know. So
Yeah, I
they
feel
got
like- I feel
two
like it's a-
people in everywhere in the city, in the world.
I feel like it's like a 1% thing. I feel like it's
Probably.
it's a 1% of women who have babies and don't know they're pregnant.
full term.
Full term.
Well,
I think
no,
that's
well,
incredible.
I've known. Well, the women I'm telling, they didn't give birth. They found out when they were like 7-8 months.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about the ones that go a full term
Were they
and like
bigger?
and
Yeah,
pop a baby.
yeah.
Yeah.
And they weren't my babies. They weren't my.
Pop up, baby. I can't. I still want to see that video so,
So
bad.
how do y'all
bro.
feel? How do y'all feel
Pop up,
about
baby.
the new abortion law that's going in on September 1st?
So I don't get it. Like, so is it saying like citizens can snitch on people and get $10,000 or
Oh
something?
well, that's a whole separate thing that we'll
Okay.
We'll come back
So-
around to that.
So what is the actual law? Like, what were they talking
So
about?
I was reading the law. I'll have to send y'all a link to it. Like I was actually reading the actual law put in place,
Mhm.
and it says that after.
Hold on. Education with April. Give it to him, hey. Give it to
Hey,
him.
everybody's asking April.
So after it's like considered like the Texas heartbeat law, and 12 other states did this as well.
Uh-huh.
And so after 6 weeks, you can't get an abortion, or you can be sued by the state. And anybody that helps you get it,
Yeah.
the clinic, the person that gave you money, the person that drove you there, all of those people can get sued.
Mhm.
The person who aborted the baby can't get sued on certain circumstances, though.
Wait, everybody can get sued except for the woman?
So
Yeah,
so
but then she'll
you
get
gave her a ride.
sued. She'll get sued separately for the actual abortion.
Huh?
So
If you still got 6, you got 6 weeks, you still don't get an abortion. I mean, I guess.
No.
I guess it's
No.
kinda-
Listen.
But
no, see, and that's why it pisses me off, because they're also claiming that rape victims have to still have the baby.
man, what
How can they say they can still have to have the baby when they're giving you 6 weeks to still like terminate? if
Okay,
you wanna
well, let me
terminate?
tell you a little something. Every time I found out I was pregnant,
Mhm.
I didn't know until at least 6
and
weeks.
that's what I was gonna say. Like, I know a lot of women that don't know they're pregnant till they like a month or two in. You know.
And during those 6 weeks, you're also spitting out hormones telling other women around you that they should get pregnant too. Just like
Wait,
how
what?
like women, their periods will sync up,
Yeah.
their
yeah.
cycles.
So they want
It
their
works-
pregnancies to sync up.
They want to go through it together.
Yeah. So
But are they doing it
you got a best
are they doing it
friend-
unconsciously? Like, you should get pregnant or something like that?
No, like a woman's body is physically sending out chemicals to other women's body. Hey, it's time for you to get pregnant too. Let's go.
Oh, so you're saying like let's say if you get pregnant, like if you have girlfriends around there,
Like my
their
best
bodies can
friend.
change and next time they have sex, they can get pregnant.
Right.
So they're
That's
ovulating.
why best friends and sisters and stuff always get pregnant at the same time.
Women are weird.
Super. Yo, God did his thing. Like
Yeah.
God was like, I'm gonna make this creature that no one's ever gonna
This
understand.
creature.
never gonna understand what's really going on with him.
I
They're
don't
gonna
think
be-
This is gonna be so.
I don't think God
complex.
knows what's going on with y'all. He's
Hell
like, man,
no.
look, I threw some stuff in there. I was on a deadline. I said I threw it in there. Go, get it out.
Cause Adam bitching about he lonely. It's Adam's fault.
Right?
He bitching about he lonely.
All right, you
Rushing
lonely?
God.
I'm gonna get you
All
some.
right, God's like, Adam, give me 2 more days and it'll be complete. I need somebody now, God.
That's
All right, here you go. Here you go.
a bunch of shit.
Super complex. Can't figure
Well,
her out.
But what I mean, I know how I feel about abortions. Like it like I wish it didn't exist, but actually, but at the same time, I understand why they exist.
I get
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm at the point where I can not like it, but I have to understand things.
So you got a family and the uncle rapes the girl and now she's supposed to have that baby?
God
Yeah.
damn.
That shit happens.
Okay, so when I
Shit.
say pro-choice, or I guess what's the technical?
Yeah, I think pro-choice is the abortion,
So
and
when I
pro-life
say
is not abortion.
pro-choice, that's the shit that pops up in my head.
I mean, for anybody that gets like, if you weren't like a willing person in the act,
Yeah,
then you should definitely, you know what I mean.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like
like, you
you have to
gotta
understand. That's the stuff you got to understand.
Yeah,
and
you
when
know
it
what I
comes to
mean?
that stuff.
But on a personal level, though, you ain't, bitch, you ain't not bored my baby. Like, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean, like, cause
Because you knew what was going to happen. If it's
Exactly.
willing sex, you knew
right,
pregnancy is a
Straight up.
possibility.
right. Why
You know?
why you do what you do then? And not to mention, like, the Bible says thou shalt not kill, right? Like, I'm just
But then
saying,
also it's full of
saying.
killing.
Oh, it's hands down. It's a whole war story.
You know?
You know what I mean? But at the same time, if you go about it, it's like the commandments. Let's just say the 10 commandments.
Okay, I get that, and I understand your argument. However, do you think it's okay for people to put their baby in the microwave?
What?
What?
Oh yeah,
See,
people do
but
that.
No,
It's Hansel and
why?
Gretel?
I don't
Because
think that's
why?
people. No,
Because they
time out
were
before
not.
we say people. Like you know
No,
more than
but-
one person who's done this. Like I'm pretty sure we can find an article of somebody doing that. But you know more than one person? Because I feel like that's a very, very
I don't-
minority thing. Like,
I don't.
So there have been people that put babies in microwaves to shut them up. They have left them.
Jesus. I mean, I've read stories like that. I know
There
what
was
you're talking
one
about.
just recently where the woman turned all the lights off in the house and the water and just left the kid in there.
Jesus.
but
To die.
but for
Christ.
every one of those situations, there's hundreds of people who put their child up for adoption. There's people who becomes like surrogates. You know
Well,
what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
like it's easy to point out the idiots. You know what I mean? Because the idiot's always gonna stand out.
Yeah, yeah.
The idiots are
But
always
those
gonna stand out.
idiots, it's so horrible. Like you gotta. That's horrible shit.
Yeah, and then he should go to prison.
Like, what's the story? I forget
Like,
her.
I
The story that the little girl that got, like, the mom was like, I thought there was a funny smell in the trunk.
oh the chicken Florida.
Yeah. What's her
Was it the chicken Florida?
No surprises in Florida. If it is, no shock.
Or was it the like a few years ago? Or when was it?
No, it's not.
Because they had a bunch of them. They had the chicken Florida who buried her kid or something like that.
Yeah.
No, this
She
one.
got off. She actually got off on that shit.
I mean, I think some people just aren't ready to be parents. Like, what's the chicken name? Casey Anthony? Remember
That's
her?
what I was
That's
thinking
the
about. That's
one
the
I
one I
was
was talking
talking
about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like she was never meant to be a parent.
But that's what I'm saying. But her parents told her, you're not aborting the baby.
Yeah.
But so she's like, okay, so,
I mean,
I mean,
there's a difference
if
in like
you're-
your parent telling you not to do something and the actual parents. You know what I mean? Like if it's me and mine, then that's our situation. You know what I mean? Then like I'm saying that's my kid.
Yeah,
Like, I'm gonna do
yeah.
what I need to do.
I just don't
Take care of
believe in bringing and raising up kids in a bad environment. And if you're not ready, so it should be the woman's choice.
But to what point though? Because at some point in time, that little fetus becomes a life. That's real.
Yeah.
You know what I
Okay,
mean?
well, what's not,
Wear
y'all
condoms.
sit there and say
Work on them.
the risk and stuff, but
The risk
you
of-
know, if you're with someone and let's say they're always pulling out or you're married to them,
Mm-hmm.
okay, and then they just decide, no, I'm going to come in you because it feels good. Not because I want a baby, but just because it feels good. Now you can't abort my baby.
Well, can't you
Okay.
get pregnant after pre-com too?
Sure could. But here's the thing though, right? So
Like-
so that person does it the first time. All right, 72-hour pill. But after that, you know about
Plan
this person
B.
now. You know what I mean? Like you know this person didn't pull out.
Uh-huh,
There's a chance
uh-huh.
he might not pull out again. So either
Yeah, that's true.
either you get a condom or you don't fuck with that person.
But it's just like car accidents.
How?
What's that?
Accidents happen.
Yes, accidents do happen.
Yeah.
But for the woman's side, okay,
Yeah.
we're not the one coming. Like,
Hey, now I don't know what to talk
Well,
about.
I mean-
Mean
Talking about-
shit. Hey,
I'm all-
no.
hey,
Hey,
No, no,
now-
we're-
Talking about-
Hey, you-
It ain't never about
It
me.
ain't
no,
about-
I'm saying
All
like,
right? I'm not a
there's
selfish
so
person.
many dumb, idiot men that just do it and don't care because they want to
Yeah.
spread their seed.
Yeah.
So I feel like this is a situation that by not having the choice, there will be like abusive men and stuff that are going to get women pregnant
What you-
that don't.
It's what I'm saying. Like unless it's rape. Unless it's rape.
Well, an abusive
you-
husband is still.
I mean,
rape.
But are you saying like, so if this guy is coming to you not caring that this is a way of controlling you?
But you
Yeah.
but you're still choosing to fuck that person though. You know what I mean? Like because let's not act like
I said an abusive,
that's what I'm saying though. But let's not act like it just starts off as like okay.
but
fuck
you're
it.
just
Like,
acting like women can just get out of abusive relationship.
I mean, technically, like if we look at
No.
if we look at it from a logical
No.
standpoint.
Yeah.
Time out, from a logical standpoint, if someone is abusing you in any relationship, there's always a period of time where you can disappear. Unless that person's around you 24/7,
Yeah.
that person never sleeps, that person never works, that person never does anything. There is something inside of the person who is being abused. I'm not blaming them, but it's just a true statement. There is something inside of them that keeps them from leaving. There's a worry. There's
Yeah,
something.
it's
Yeah,
called
yeah.
fear.
I've talked to a girl like that, and I asked her because she was in an
It's
abusive
called
relationship,
fears.
and I was like, so why in certain situations did you not call the cops? Why didn't you leave?
Right.
Why didn't you go to?
Every
and I asked her these
situation that
questions.
I've seen, it's because they have so many kids and they can't take care of them on their own.
And she in her mind was, she said, what was the purpose of calling the cops? By the time they get there, we're dead anyway. And I was like, well, that's actually true. We could be dead anyway.
So there's never a point in time she could leave?
She had nothing anyway, so I don't know where she was gonna go.
I mean, there's really help out there for those things. I mean, once again, I know y'all don't like the word excuses or justification, but at some point in time when you have like I hope my sisters are smart enough to know that even if you let somebody do something to you for a long period of time,
right,
that doesn't mean it always has to stay that way.
Yeah,
you always have
right,
the capability to change.
I also think, and I have
100%.
seen this more with like Hispanic men in families, where they get with the woman, they have kids, they're fine, the woman gets a little big, and then they get aggressive. I'm serious.
Really?
Like, after, you know how like after you have the baby, you're not like real skinny anymore.
Yeah.
And, you know.
That's when they get aggressive.
You got little fucking ponchos running around here beating up bitches because they put on 5 pounds. Playboy, man.
No, I'm serious. Like,
but I mean, I don't. Could be. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of reasons why abuse happens.
Yeah,
there's a bunch of reasons why. My point is,
a lot of men aren't abusive, and I think it starts mentally and it starts real slow.
I know. I think women are the biggest mental abusers. I'm sorry. Like I understand men can do their dirt. But when it comes to physical, hands down. But mental abuse, I think women win that. You guys are king the conquerors. Okay, like you run the timeline. I don't think so because I feel like going to a relationship, a man is expected to be a certain way, and that by itself already mental abuse.
I think we expect women to be a certain way too throughout history.
Yeah, I was about to say.
We do. We all have these roles that we feel like each other should play, and we don't understand that if we look at life in whole, life just don't go like that.
Right.
People are different.
But that's like the number one thing that people don't do in relationships is they meet, they make a connection, but no one sits down and goes, okay, what are your expectations from our relationship?
Yeah.
Because if you don't know each other's expectations, you can't ever meet them.
Yeah, I agree.
And then that person gets disappointed, but that person never actually told you. So.
Yeah. Just like I always tell people, my dad, he always told, the one thing he always said about relationships is never lie. Always be up front.
Yeah.
So there can be no surprises.
You don't want your dick cut off. Straight up.
That's top thing I don't want. I think top of the list. Yeah.
That's why I don't lie.
Yeah.
That's why I'm very honest.
You don't want to be stapled down with sheets and.
No.
That's why I don't do the handcuff shit. I don't get tied up. I don't know.
Not a fan.
I do not get tied up at all.
But women, if you don't know, let me be the one to tell you that you have the power. All right, like you have the power. Even the weakest, even the strongest of men can be broken down.
Yeah.
By your power, and you have that power. So with great power comes great responsibility.
Hold on. Did you just make that up? That's deep.
Thank you. You know what I mean? Off top of my head. You know.
But yeah, that's we got back on the abortion shit though. Talk about
so the state of Texas has issued for like at the time last week a 6-week order that if you rat on someone who is trying to get an abortion, you get $10,000.
Snitching! Ooh, Mr. Texas.
Damn. I'm gonna start a whole Instagram page.
Oh man, I'm snitching.
I'm planting myself in that world.
Hey, when I come in here, when I come around here, hey, y'all want to go do a podcast on the beach? I got it. Let's go. Don't worry about how I got it. Yeah, I just quit my job too, so I'm good. I'm self-employed.
Hey, man. I don't know if you can OD on weed, but I might.
Hey,
right now,
I'm gonna be self-employed.
I'm gonna start an Instagram page saying, if you need help finding an abortion, please contact us.
Snitches don't get stitches; they get $10,000.
I'm gonna send all the DMs to them people and everything. Like, look, she wanted me to help her find one.
Hey.
I caught her early. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, it's going down.
That's fucked up. That's gonna break up families because family members gonna turn on family members. Your best friend's gonna turn on you.
Yep.
That's not. Ooh.
Yeah, that's super.
It's gonna be motherfuckers
super
with binoculars through the window in the clinic.
That's like my mic falling is the truth.
But of course, the state of
It's a mic drop.
I think it's the like Texas Lawyers Association or a whole bunch of lawyers, either way, are in the state of Texas are trying to get together and say it's unconstitutional.
So why do
Because the government should not be able to tell you what you can do or not do with your body.
why do they care so much about women? Why do you feel like they care so much about what y'all doing with your body's important? Like, because obviously those people aren't having sex with you. It's not their baby.
It's the population.
Why do these people care so
It's
much?
the population number. It's the population number. It's more about the amount of people being created than anything else. That's why they're trying to control that. It's not because if men could have babies, they're doing the same thing to us too. Because it's the amount of people that's being put out there. And keep in mind, we live in a country that feel like that we have other people come from other countries having kids and everything. But that was like the dream of America. So other people to come here,
and live a better life, have kids,
and achieve,
pick your fence, and pursue the happiness.
That was supposed to be the dream.
Right.
But now, actually, since that's happening, then that's when the abortion laws and stuff start coming in, because people are like, "Hey, I don't think this is right for me." But the government has to control us. There has to be some form of control, and women have been controlled since the age of time.
The only way
fucked up.
that the abortion is acceptable if it's going to kill the mom after 6 weeks.
Oh, the baby gonna kill them all. Oh, okay. I was like
Like,
wait, what?
That's my that's my biggest problem with this, the time period. Because like you said, you don't even know you're pregnant for like a month and a half.
6
like,
weeks.
Yeah, so like that's fucked up. I mean, like, how can someone?
I can get a
make
UTI
decision?
and be like, "Am I pregnant, or do I have a UTI?"
Right.
I just got to pee more.
Yeah.
That's my symptom that shows,
Right.
and my smell goes up.
Easy.
But I can already smell really, really well. So instead of maybe smelling just the room, I might be able to smell the room in the next room. You know what I mean? So it's not like, and during that 6 weeks, I don't know what goes on in the female's body, but I actually like lose weight.
When you get pregnant?
Yeah, I feel great.
Really?
Only for that 6 weeks.
Oh, for the 6 weeks. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. I
Only
was like,
for
that's
that
the
6
opposite
weeks.
way.
I'm happy. I'm smiling. Shit's just
Yeah,
great.
like
But
I'm
that
just-
7th week on down?
So, like after the 6 weeks, I just think it's too soon.
Yeah,
If you're
that's
going to
what I'm
put a
saying. Time
law
period's
in
fucked up.
place like that, it needs to be later because it takes, what is it like? So it takes 4 weeks for a pregnancy test to even show. Does that make any sense? So
Yeah, I
you
got
have
you.
to miss a whole entire period, which is 4 weeks. And you're going to put a law where you can only do it after 6.
Yeah,
So that means
So the first time you miss your period, you have to go take a piss. You have to go take a
So
piss.
if you find out in a month, that gives you 2 weeks to just make a decision, because that's a hard decision to make.
And you gotta
Right.
pay for it. And
Yeah.
you, like abortion aren't free.
Or is that, do we pay for it? Do the people pay for it? Is that on Texas?
Hell
no, that's individual people. that pay for it.
like
They don't-
$500, ain't it?
No,
I
they're
thought they were-
$600 to $800.
That's what I'm talking about. That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
I guess in the
looked-
long run it's cheaper, but god damn.
I like I said,
So when I was reading all this stuff, they also now make, so there's like a medical procedure that you go through, and now they have like a pill that you can take to also do the
Damn.
abortion.
If I was a woman, I swear to
I
God,
think that's
I have
what
a
the
drawer full of
hospitals-
72-hour pills. Like just to avoid the bullshit.
Hey, a drawer
you
full of
talking about,
pills
like-
and no condoms.
Are you talking about like
Yeah,
Plan
that's real.
B?
Huh? That's real.
Are you talking about like Plan B?
Yeah, the 72.
Okay, by the way, Plan B is a whole entire month
Mhm.
of birth control pills in one
Really?
dose.
Do you want to be
30 days worth.
Okay, do you want to be pregnant?
I have taken that pill before, and let me tell you, I was a crazy person for over a month.
I bought a few of them pills.
I mean, you are definitely like
So when-
destroying something in your body. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So it's probably not gonna be the most comfortable.
Yeah, the
thing.
baby. That's what you're
Right,
throwing in
I
your
mean,
body.
right, so it's not
Yeah,
gonna be
but the
most
mental
comfortable thing.
hormones that goes on during that,
Uh-huh.
I would
from
think
that
the
one
mental
pill is
trauma
crazy.
of like taking out a child would be more.
I'm pretty sure that's not easy just on
No, I'm
any
a single
woman.
mom, so there's no trauma for me knowing that I can't provide for somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
That
Just
that was-
such
Just
a
because some dude
Yeah.
wanted to be happy for 30 seconds.
But see, that's not
Yeah.
it. It's not just about some dude. It's you and that dude getting together and doing something as grown ups.
dude takes two to tango.
Yeah, you can't just put it on that dude. Be like, oh, for 30 seconds. No, you lay down for 30 seconds. Well, but that's on you, both of y'all. It's not just on y'all. And I do have a problem with women who, when a man, I understand men ain't shit. I get it. All right, I know my biological took off. I get it. I understand men ain't shit. But some men want to be a father, and women still decide like, oh, this is not the best thing for me in my life or my body. Okay, like we fuck together, but when it comes to making a decision on keeping and not keeping this baby, you feel like you have the upper hand because it's your body.
That's a conversation right there because
No, I
that's
totally,
a different whole. That's no rape. That's no
Right.
force. That's two
Right.
people in a relationship that chose to have sex, and then now that she's pregnant, she wants to have abortion.
Right.
Yeah,
or
but
even
did
if the guy
she-
wants her to have
but
abortion,
did
still go two
she
different ways. But
choose-
that's still
Let's say it's him and his girl, but did she choose for him to come in her?
yeah, in a way.
You know that possibility because you fucking.
Yeah,
I mean, like
Well, you know the possibility of getting in a car accident every time you get in your car, but
but it's still
you're
a choice
still
to get in the car.
cautious.
But once again, if it's not rape, then you, the woman, have the power to say, "Hey, slap a condom on that,"
Yeah,
or this ain't going down unless this happen.
yeah.
So
or
if-
be good on birth control, or
Right, like
anything.
or whatever the case is, like you have the power before that starts. That's why rape is a big deal.
just
Mhm.
get a
Because you're taking
vasectomy,
away
guys. It
somebody's
takes 2
power.
hours. You're in and out. You can go to work the next day.
Wait, what does?
What
Say
happened?
that again. Wait, what's that?
I said, just get a vasectomy, guys. It takes 2 hours, less than 2 hours, and you're back at work the next day.
Nah, player.
My choice, my body, my choice.
Right. Like, what if I want to have kids?
And it costs I think $1,500 for y'all to do it. But if we do it, it's like 25,000.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
y'all gotta get all up in there. You just with men, you just cutting the ball sack a little bit and snipping the thing on
Ugh.
the inside. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So like with y'all, you gotta dig up in that thing. I ain't got no vasectomy, honestly. So I'm just, but, but I'm intelligent, motherfucker. So fuck y'all. Don't judge me for knowing some shit, bitch. You know some shit that you don't fucking do. Yeah. There's somebody there right now talking about, well, you can just fuck a girl in the ass. No, if you can fuck a girl in the ass, you can fuck a guy in the ass. There is no gender.
Nah, I
to the
can only
booty
fuck
hole.
a girl in there. I can't fuck a girl in there.
I'm just saying, like, there's no gender to a booty hole, you nasty motherfucker. All right? I'm not a fan. Nah, fuck that. The dookie shoot, that ain't that ain't where I lay my head.
okay, well, you ain't gotta
like we was talking about abortions. We got
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you were going off on La La Land over here.
Man. Yeah.
Some people like the booty hole. Back off.
Oh man. Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
Let's be real. Let's be real. Okay, do you like fucking girls in the ass?
Oh my God, we're not going there. Let's move on.
Wait, we talking about abortions all the time. We talking about killing
Hey,
babies.
that's the
Hey,
way the
but
abortion.
this is
talking
like-
about killing babies, right?
This is
That's
actual
that-
current events.
Yo, that's that Republican shit. Like, we can talk about killing babies, but we can't talk about fucking a girl in the ass.
I thought we did that like a couple of episodes
Nah,
ago.
we ain't never talk about fucking a girl in the ass. I'm just saying that an asshole has no gender. So for guys to be like, oh yeah, I'll fuck.
I think there's a girl's ass and a man's ass. That's totally different gender.
Yeah,
it's
asshole's
totally
an
different to
asshole,
me.
Yeah. So we took a close up picture of two assholes. One was a woman, one was a man.
I think I figured it out.
Think, all right, you bad. You a bad motherfucker, B.
And I'm not saying that's what I do. I'm just saying like
Yeah. I don't know if it's racist or not, but
I ain't against it.
I
But
think
I
all
ain't,
assholes look alike.
So Matthias,
yeah. I just don't think Megan Good's ass look like Wesley Snipes' ass.
But if you zoom in on the asshole, you know what I mean? That little small circle.
Yeah.
Just saying, bro. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying.
All right, let's go back to killing babies.
so Matthias,
Is that a way to kill
what
babies?
exactly? So Matthias,
What's up?
exactly is it that you do in case we got a listener that is hiring?
Oh, I'm a QC inspector.
That's a hell of a transition.
Yeah, right. I ain't even think about it. She just got me on that shit. I ain't even think about it.
Assholes put you in a shitty mind place.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a hell of a podcaster too. That's what we do. Not so common NSC. That's what we do.
NSC.
Yeah. Oh, I'm supposed to be hosting this, which I found out. Like I didn't know nothing about hosting this gaming
I saw
tournament.
that shit. I was jealous. That's why
I was like,
I ain't like it.
Yeah. I didn't even know nothing about it. I see the poster. I'm like, bro, like, you gonna tell me this shit? Like,
So what is
it's like it's supposed to be like some gaming tournament from like new consoles to old consoles.
Yeah.
Like they got Nintendo 64 on there,
Right.
PlayStations, Xbox on
It
there.
looked dope as fuck.
Yeah, I'm anxious to see what it's gonna look like. But and when y'all see that, when y'all go on there and see that it's not so common NSC. That is something totally different with not so common.
Got it.
This is because it's my last partner, so he owned half of it. You know, not so common on that shit. But this is something totally. After he left, I changed it to NSC.
NSC.
Right.
So
Hey, we got really good.
something
at
totally
NSC.
different.
We done got really good.
high five?
I feel like I wake up sometime like, out of nowhere. You know what I mean?
NSC.
NSC?
I hear it in my head when I say
I
it.
be sleeping and shit.
NSC?
My old lady right on side me. I just pop up. NSC. She like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I said, not so common, bitch. Not so common.
Listen, yeah, I think we getting like since we started all together. I think we getting a lot better at this too.
Yeah.
Every episode, I think we getting better.
This one might be a little bad because of me. I'm sorry. I just want y'all to know that booty hole ain't got no. I'm sorry.
He trying to swipe that booty hole.
No, I ain't.
No, he ain't trying to swipe
No,
the
I
booty
ain't
hole.
trying to swipe that booty hole. No, sir. I understand you pee out your vagina and that's cool, but you shit out your asshole. Yeah, fuck. I don't know how you
Why are you so stuck on this?
because I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it, people. We need to stand up
Tired
for
of
what's
what?
right. I don't think Adam was fucking Eve in the asshole. Like, stop fucking girls in the ass, man.
Who
I'm sorry.
cares what your
Vagina
religious
feels
background tells
better.
you?
Vagina feels better.
Who cares
Not to a gay man.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I can't comment on them.
that
can't-
is like
I'm
the
not
vagina
commenting
for
on them.
him.
Not comment on that. That's your pleasure. I get it. But for you straight motherfuckers, stop fucking girls in the ass. If you fuck girl in the ass, you fucking guy in the ass. There's no difference.
What?
You're ready for prison, my nigga. You are ready. You're prepared. Like, you know what I mean? If you had to dive in that,
I have to
I feel
say,
like that-
I don't think I could.
I feel like that has to do with your religious background.
nah, this ain't got.
Nah, I don't think nothing religious about
I
that.
can
This
say
is
for a fact, Jesus ain't in this conversation. like, this is not for, you know what I mean? I just want to save my people, man. I'm just saying, I love y'all people, man. Stop fucking girls in the ass. Just not, it don't make their booty big or nothing. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's weird to me. I just think it's weird. Dude.
I still don't even know how we got on this. I don't even know.
I don't know,
I
but
don't
he's
even know,
stuck
man.
on it and
I'm just
wants to
saying.
keep going back to it.
Frustrating, man. Frustrating. What's wrong with you sick motherfuckers out there?
Bro,
Talk about, oh, she like it. No, tell that bitch fix her mind too. Cause something wrong.
yeah.
Wrong.
Are you just jealous? Will your woman not let you do that? Is that
No, I don't want to fuck my girl. If my girl wanted me to fuck in the ass, I would.
You gonna say nah?
Yeah, probably be my probably be my old lady. I'm sorry. Like I'm sorry, man. I don't like fucking with the booty hole just because like.
Well,
once
do you
again-
eat ass?
No. I understand from
Just thought I'd
Louisiana,
ask.
and Kevin Gates got y'all on like booty hole, booty. Like I understand.
Like little baby.
Yeah, so I understand Gates eat that ass. And don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking you for eating ass. I'd rather you eat ass than put your dick in ass.
I don't know. Wouldn't you rather put your dick in it than eat it?
Your dick come back brown, you are fucked up for life, bro. You don't know.
I rather
Like mentally, you fucked up.
brown on my dick than in my mouth.
I don't know. It's just like a piece of your tongue. Can you stick your whole tongue in a girl? I don't even know. I don't even know about those ventures. I don't even know. I feel like,
Why you telling
I think next time them going to church before this thing.
I think April a little hot. But you like the booty play?
You never know.
Hey, I know we ain't never gonna play.
Hey, when a person don't say yes or no, you already know the answer is yes.
You know it. NSC.
NSC.
I'm gonna shut up for a second. Let y'all put us back on topic.
We done went everywhere.
Yeah, that went fucking everywhere. So are we snitching or not? We snitching on people or not?
Nah,
Hell
I can't
no.
do it. I ain't snitching.
I'll cut your throat.
I might snitch. I,
I
ain't
mean,
gonna lie to you.
I didn't
10
say
G's.
that.
I might
Crazy
snitch.
10 G's is crazy. 10 G's?
10
That's
G's.
a lot of
I
money
might
to
snitch.
offer for
Yeah.
snitching.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
but here's the crazy part. You snitching.
I'm 60. Call me Takashi. I'm snitching.
Hey, even Martha Stewart didn't snitch, all right?
But that's what I'm saying though. But snitching and those people go to jail is different than snitching and that person get a ticket. You know what I mean? Like if you snitch and send a motherfucker to
Well,
jail,
the
that's
crazy
kinda,
part is too is like it's not like
Is it anonymous?
they're immediately going to jail. They have to go through the court system first. They're
So-
getting sued by the state.
that's what I'm saying. That they're getting sued. They're not getting prison time. So like, if you
No,
snitch-
they can get prison time.
they can.
Yes.
I think that's fucked up.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
I don't like that. Sending somebody to jail
Because
for
if
aborting
the
a baby.
state is suing you, guess what comes after that?
Charges.
Yeah, I guess jail if you don't pay.
Jail.
I would think charges would come first.
Well, if you don't pay, I'm pretty sure if you can't pay, because I don't know how much
I'll
they're
have to
gonna.
look up all the
Yeah,
penalties
Because
are.
like, are you being charged for murder? Like, what are you being charged?
That's what I'm
Is
saying.
it
like,
murder?
if you're going to court, something ain't good.
Right.
I'll see.
The chick, look up the chick who invented Planned Parenthood, because I think her purpose for doing it was to take out minorities.
Really?
Because she
There's
wrote
a lot of stories with Planned
Keep the numbers down?
Parenthood.
yeah she was writing letters to like she had learned from some doctor how to like basically finding a way to get rid of black people. Like Martin Luther King was one of her biggest supporters. Like she infiltrated like the black leaders. She said we need to get on the black leaders, the black pastors to preach this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And all the Planned Parenthoods were in predominantly black neighborhoods.
Makes sense.
I have never heard any of that.
White person, right?
Yeah. She's been arrested a bunch of times too.
For what?
For that. For Planned Parenthood. Just starting it.
Yeah, I know that.
She wouldn't get arrested for putting in black neighborhoods, but just starting Planned Parenthood. But she has letters, like I've read letters of hers that she wrote to some doctors. She was like, basically like, we have to get the black preachers involved and all the stuff to basically get them out of here.
That's why our show is so dope, people. You ain't know that
Okay,
shit.
so it says
What was her name? I forget her name.
damage in the
I
amount
like her name, Clarice.
Coella DeVille.
in the
Head
amount
ass.
of or less than 10,000 for each
Oh,
abortion.
head ass bitch.
Wait, what'd you say?
In the amount of 10,000 for each abortion.
Oh, I got the
that
price memorized.
defendant
Oh yeah, the money we got down.
Yeah, that's down.
performed or induced.
Are they getting? That's what I'm saying. Like, so if someone's snitching on you, right? Usually, general rule, if someone's snitching, at least you being incarcerated. That's why it's called snitching. You're telling on somebody, and that person getting in trouble in a severe fashion. So, I feel like if you were going to get an abortion, you talk to your best friend, tell your best friend, "Hey, I'm gonna get this abortion. You get the money. I get the ticket."
Oh, and you have to pay lawyer fees. Costs and attorney fees.
I didn't know how much. I was
Like-
aborted because they can't afford the baby. Now how they gonna
Right.
afford
How they gonna
the?
afford the lawyers?
This is why I'm saying that this law doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Is it like a Republican law, right?
Oh yeah, we live in Texas.
Yeah, that's got to be a Republican law,
definitely
right? It wouldn't
Republican
be a Democrat.
In Little
Right.
Texas,
Yeah,
Texas,
Mr.
Louisiana.
Greg Abbott.
Yeah. Oh, Greg Wilter Abbott.
Yeah, boy.
Just roll your ass up out here.
He a booty hole player.
They said it's supposed to be this black dude running for governor of Texas now. He
Good
one of them hardcore.
That's the only thing I see.
Republicans.
I'll have to
Yeah,
read
now
it
see,
all.
if he's a
But
Republican, he has a chance.
Yeah.
I'll
But
have
it's
to
hard
read
to
it
turn
all. But
This state blue.
But
Louisiana's
yeah.
a red state too.
Is it?
Yeah, super red state, bro.
I would think
Super
like
red.
all the southern states probably would be like that.
Yeah, remember Bobby Jindal?
No,
Yeah, that guy's he's a dumbass too.
man.
Bunch of them, man.
Yeah, all of them. All
I
of them
don't
are.
see
They-
any other penalties.
That's why Georgia was such a big thing when they flipped.
Yeah, yeah,
Like that was monumental.
yeah. All these predominantly like, cause all the southern states have a lot of black people in there, but they
Yeah.
ran by
Exactly.
opposite
Old and this old
old.
white people.
I
Like-
feel like that
Like,
any
will you
kind
just
of,
die already?
You know what I mean?
like capital position, anything that is state related where you're a representative.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that 65 should be the cutoff.
I feel like that's too old too. I feel like I feel like you're
No,
out,
I
you're
know
out
a
of
lot
touch
of
with the
I
current
know a lot of
generation.
65-year-olds and they're still, pretty open-minded.
Right.
Yeah, 65. I don't
I'm-
think that's bad.
I'm not saying that's probably close their mind off, but there's a huge generational gap that's going on in our country.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean? That's why I feel like Republicans should be nervous, because every 4 years there's another group of people who are minorities, a lot of them, in white people, because like it's different nowadays. Like we definitely band together
Yeah.
for the most
Yeah.
part, and people are learning, and with social media and all this kind of stuff, like people are getting the gist of like what's right and what's wrong and what you stand for. That's why Democrats are making such a big push for people to understand that, hey, we're for you. And Republicans have to reciprocate that. Like at some point in time, Republicans have to get off of this whole like the Trump shit. Like that was a perfect chance for them to be like, you know what, fuck Trump. Like he ain't right. Like what he did was wrong, and like election was a fair election. That was a chance for them to grab some of the people back who are not blind to the ridiculous the ideals of what's going on currently.
Yeah, see, I'm like these Democrats that are in office, I'm like Biden, and I don't trust these motherfuckers for shit.
Nah, because they're all white people.
They first of all, they go to every election they do now. They're going to black churches, moonwalking across the pulpit, you know what I'm saying, talking like a fucking old slave and shit, just to get us in the air. We all like, yeah, Hillary, hell yeah, Biden, all that bullshit. And I'm like, and then as soon as they get in office, what do? Nothing. I got you, bitch. It's
they make excuses. They make excuses for why the things they said it was going to change can't change.
Like you seen when Hillary Clinton like talking about, I keep a bottle of hot sauce in my purse all the time. I was like, man,
bitch, you ain't Beyonce.
Man,
Beyonce can talk about hot sauce because she's not a fucking politician. Like, you got more shit that you need to be talking about and trying to relate to people on hot sauce.
And Biden talking about if you don't vote for me, you ain't black.
When you're trying to reach out to people like that, anything's relatable. Anything can become relatable.
Right, but the question is, who you trying to relate to? You can relate to a small group of people, or you can relate to a big group of people.
But here's the thing with especially black people and the Democrats and stuff like that. We vote so emotional.
Yeah,
and it's like we have to vote with our emotions, and they're voting for just like the other side isn't. They're not really emotional. They just want to just get in line, and we want to over on that side, the Democratic side, and especially a lot of black people.
Right.
We vote with our emotions, and that'll get you fucked up.
I feel like Republicans vote for what will benefit them,
and no matter what it is, right. If it's they got to do this, do that, okay, yeah. And then black people or the Democratic side are just, well, I feel in my heart this guy's racist and that's racist. I'm like, you don't think Biden's racist?
Like minority Democrats vote for hope. Be like, we hope this is going to change.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like it's a whole different. And like, keep in mind, Hillary still lost, and not to mention Trump lost, but he still had the highest amount of votes of a president that was still in office. Like 76 million motherfuckers voted.
You know why? Because people who were voting for him was protecting their money, and people voting for Biden was protecting their emotions.
Exactly.
Which one you want? You want fatter pockets, or you want your emotion, your feelings not to get hurt?
Right. And if people already got money, they gonna be money.
Yeah, you know exactly.
Protect what I have.
Yeah. It's that's why I don't care about either one of them. I don't care.
I vote, man. I vote because I do not want to see Donald Trump back in office.
I actually voted for him this time. That's my first time ever voting. Because I didn't trust, I thought Biden was such a snake. And I thought he was going to take our freedoms with this damn COVID shit.
I didn't like either, so I voted Green Party. What's up?
Time out. Rewind the fuck out of that.
What?
You voted for Trump?
Yeah.
No fucking way.
I swear to God. Because I wasn't on the whole, Trump's racist and Biden's not. Biden has showed you who he was the whole 30 whatever years he's been in office.
Trump literally has shown over and over again like how racist he is.
Yeah, but I'm the type of person I have to see, like, I want this truth. I don't want nobody behind my back snaking.
You got 4 years of Trump lying like continuously on Twitter and press conferences and everything else. Like, how can you possibly vote for somebody who tells people to fucking put bleach in their fucking arms?
That's on the people to put bleach in their arms.
But this is the person.
That's that excuse, the accountability stuff.
That's the person who represents the country, though. Like the country live. You want that mother?
You hear this crazy dude talking about the countries where we have a lot of problems, not just because of black people, but because of this. This Joe Biden talking.
Okay, but
this is the guy you want. who moonwalked up and down every black church everywhere to trick you into voting for him.
So Donald Trump is the lesser of two evils between him and Biden.
I don't know about lesser two evils, but that's the evil that I chose. They both evil.
Oh man, I love you, bro. I want to walk.
They're both evil. Yeah, I'm not an emotional like that. That's based on who had the best chance of making me some money.
That person didn't give a fuck about your culture or your people, though.
Like, yeah, neither one of them do. You think Biden does? You think Biden does?
That's not completely
right now. Do you think Biden does?
I think Biden has a cabinet who gives a fuck about us.
I don't think they do either.
No, they
don't. They don't give a shit.
But it's guaranteed that Trump. It makes no sense.
How?
I didn't know this, people. Like, this is live on air, finding out information shit right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not Biden. Like, I'd rather know who my opponent than have somebody sneak up on me.
His friend because he voted for him or something.
Oh shit.
Oh
shit.
That's bullshit.
I voted for Trump. That was my first time ever voting too.
The fuck, you didn't vote?
Well, congratulations
you didn't vote fucking Obama?
Voting first.
Nope.
I voted for Trump the first round.
Yeah, but I did not want Biden in there. Snake. It wasn't real.
I feel like he's way. I guess he's not that old though.
I gotta go smoke, man.
His mind just got blown.
Yeah.
And this is why we don't talk
where we at?
Politics. I don't know. How long?
What'd it say?
1 hour and 1 minute.
Should we wrap it up?
Or keep going.
You got anything else?
I don't care.
Yeah, but about this abortion shit.
See, this is why I never talk politics with people. People get so emotional.
Yeah, emotional. Yeah,
and
I'm not emotional about it at all.
Mine is very, like, I voted Green Party just so that my vote didn't.
What is the Green Party?
They're just crazy.
Mm.
They're just as crazy as all of them. But
really?
I just wanted my vote not to go to either one of them.
Yeah.
And then people ask me, well, why'd you vote? Just because I wanted to still vote.
Yeah. I just wanted. The only reason I voted this time because I just wanted to do it. See what
and
it was
I realized that, like, Green Party is like the closest thing to a non-party that you can get, but the Green Party is still pretty, like.
I have no idea. Like, I really don't know what the Green Party is.
It's liberal.
It's liberal. What's the other one?
But my thing is that I agree with the red side.
Yeah.
The blue side.
Yeah, it all has something.
It all depends on the subject. And that's why it's just crazy to me when people are completely set on one party.
Yeah.
Because at some point, Trump was actually part of the blue party. You know that, right?
The blue party? Democrats?
Mm-hmm. He was a Democrat.
I don't know. I never knew much about him until I knew about him, but, until he started running for president. But I never really, Trump was Trump, It's like a rich guy.
I always like the fact that he has kept, as crazy as he is, he has always kept everything up front.
Yeah.
Like, there in your face.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's the thing that I hate about politics is that it's all hidden.
Yeah. And that's why I felt
Trump
like
kept it up front in your face and you saw everything.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Mostly.
Like, I'd rather know who I'm going against versus, somebody who telling me all this and that, and then come with some other shit.
But, that's why it's America, because we can do and feel.
Whatever the hell you want.
Right? And whoever you want to vote for. So congratulations for voting for your first time.
Yeah, voting. Like, I'm not emotionally attached to Trump or Biden or anybody I don't know. Like, I don't know these guys.
Right. I mean, no matter who you vote for, you're still taking a chance. I mean, we all are.
Yeah.
Because we're never going to know everything about the people that are put in those positions. Oh, look who's back.
Oh, man. Yeah, but what's the other ones I thought about too? The Libertarians, I think, is one. Don't they? Aren't they like do whatever you want type people?
Yeah, that's kind of like the Green Party. That's basically like the only one I could vote for, because there's
I thought about them too.
There's 4 that you can vote, and like I didn't even know who that president, like who the person was.
Yeah.
or anything about them. I just didn't want the other two.
Right, because what most people do. Most people vote those independent people.
Yeah, the independent.
And then what they do is fuck up for the rest of the country because you're taking away from.
That's your opinion.
Yeah. No, that's what they're
it's
there
a fact.
for. That's what
That's
they're
a
there.
fact,
That's what a lot of them are there for, to take votes away
Yeah,
from
that's a
somebody.
literal fact because they have no chance. They're literally there.
What if we fuck up one day and then vote one of them in?
It'll never happen. If Ross Perot couldn't get it done,
Yeah.
nobody getting that shit done. You got it has to be a whole new
Do you-
establishment.
Do you think
It's
we should
just so-
start do away with the Republican Democratic system,
Yes, I think
the two-party
but
system, whatever?
not even just the 2-party system, but it needs to be more a new leadership in both.
Yeah.
In both, like it's still set in the old ways.
Yeah, I'm talking about
Let's do it how
1800s old ways.
Yeah, and I'm never gonna rock with any candidate that's like backed by like the KKK. Even if he's not saying that I'm not the KKK, but the KKK is saying they fuck with him. Like a new version of the KKK, the Proud Boys say they fuck with him. You know?
Yeah.
You are birds of a feather. You know what I mean? Like I understand you may not be racist, but the people you fuck with definitely are.
Yeah, you're really racist. I don't know if I can hang around you anymore. Q.
Yeah, call me what the fuck you want. I don't give a fuck, man. That shit blew my mind. That blew my mind. I had to go outside and look at my son eyes, calm down. Like that shit blew my mind, bro. I didn't see that coming.
Nah, I never will be ever emotionally attached to anybody I don't know, any
You don't-
politician.
You know, any of these people,
Never.
but
Yeah, I don't.
mean,
I don't.
know.
You don't know Biden, so why are you
Yeah, I would
so-
never. Yeah, I wasn't emotional on
Don't
Biden
know
or Trump.
about it.
I
Here's
just
the
thought.
thing, though.
I thought more life and not, who's lying to me right now. Which
But
is,
Right.
the thing about being a politician is you come up in a politician where you come up in front of people, so people kind of know how you are by the time it's the point of running for president. Like the thing about Donald Trump is we knew about Donald Trump not through politics.
yeah,
We knew him through just who he was as a person in life.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's why Donald Trump made no sense to me. I understand the things you said, and people was like drain the swamp. You know what I mean? You want to change these politics and all that kind of stuff. But what did you think Donald Trump was going to change? You know what I mean? Like he's someone who talks, but like his actions have never been that of someone who is capable of making change. His biggest changes are bankruptcy. It really is. Like he comes up with ideas, then files for bankruptcy.
yeah.
You know, like I don't want to get on a I hate Trump's tangent, but
Do you hate him?
man, I am not a fan, bro. I wasn't a fan before he was president. It made no sense to me when he became president. Then when all the people voted for him, after we found out all the shit we found out about this man during his presidency, it made no sense to me.
Yeah.
I feel like there was a bunch of people that want to be stuck in the past. Like Donald Trump, he spewed old shit. Like he ain't said nothing new.
You think Biden did?
I feel like
Yeah, Biden did what all of them do, lie.
Lie
Okay.
through their teeth, tell you what
Yeah,
you want
tell you like if you ain't vote for me, you ain't black. That shit.
I think Trump did the most important thing, which was shake things up. That's what we needed.
He woke up a bunch of ignorant motherfuckers. Like it's like you can't say like Donald Trump inspired, like Obama inspired. Obama inspired. Like he inspired
power.
He inspired people to come out for the right reasons. Donald Trump didn't inspire people to come out for the right reasons. He inspired people through hate. Like you hate this shit so much, vote for me.
Yeah,
That's what it was. And for people the second time, man, if you could have seen how pissed off I was when they showed the amount of votes that Donald Trump had from the populist part.
Yeah.
It was disappointing. It was upsetting. And if I was a crying type person, I would have cried because that's just devastating to find out we still live in that type of country.
So what are you doing to change it?
I'm just one person. I'm not running for office. I got a history. I'm scared to talk about my past on this show. So you know what I mean? Like, what's that? What am I gonna do? But I have songs. Like come together. You know, I have.
Which I think is a good part to do your part. Like
I appreciate. You know what I mean? Whatever I can do on the platforms
I'm saying,
I have.
like
I
on
do.
a on a political level.
I'm not in politics.
You don't have to be in politics.
But you say on a political level, that would mean you have to be in politics. Like
not necessarily.
What do you mean?
You could help spread information about one side or the other. Or...
I did a song called "Come Together." Like I just said, I got a song.
I think like he's a musician. I think that's one of a great way to put. Like that's a artist way of putting their view out there.
Right, trying to get it to the masses. You know what I mean? That would be my. I guess my contribution.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Talking on
Yeah, like if
on
he was
our
a painter,
podcast.
paint something, you know,
Right, the
whatever.
murals and stuff like that. You know, if I could draw Nipsey, I'd have drew Nipsey on the wall.
Right, right.
You know what I mean? But I don't have that talent. But the talent I do have, I think I believe and I use it. And I'm never scared to speak in any public place about situations. And if it come up, we're gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
You know, so
That's like this is a good way, like on the podcast. That's a good way of doing your part.
yeah,
Because somebody's going to agree with you. Like somebody's going to agree with your point about politics. Somebody's going to agree with mine.
Right.
Somebody's going to agree with hers. You know.
right,
And
yeah.
That's what it is.
Hell of an episode today.
Yeah, let's go wrap this up. Y'all got any
moral of the story today?
I ain't got no moral today.
Don't tell Q your politics. Who you voted for?
Yeah, I'll be here next week. All right, I'll be here next.
He gonna come next week with a fuck Trump shirt on, looking at me the whole time.
Yeah,
like my
man.
shit.
There's gonna be a lot of off-camera conversations about this one. God damn.
Man, we good? Anything anybody want to put out there? Still look at
everything
that beautiful dreamer though.
Yeah, Beautiful Dreamer's still out. It's probably one of the hottest songs I've ever written. It's doing pretty goddamn well.
Is it political?
From a standpoint, I'm a storyteller. You know what I mean? So you can take it from someone's life perspective and see how they go through.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, you're talking about a female's just journey in life of what she's been going through. So it's a nice storyline to it, I think.
I mean, all our lives are political because we live in a political world. You know what
Right.
I mean? So, I mean, anything you can touch bases with that can hit home to somebody has a little bit of politics in it. Everything at Touffet is going back to a pop-up shop because I miss my people. Like I miss the demographics in the store I'm in, which I do appreciate the opportunity, and it's been cool. I just miss my people. You know what I mean? So I'm going to go back to doing this pop-up shop stuff starting sometime next week. Check the Instagram post, everything _ at Touffet. What else, man? There's beautiful dreamers out there working on the album right now. I love my podcast family. Still, yes.
His next song gonna be a Tupac diss. Fuck Trump and the clique you claim.
Biden who I fuck with. I mean, and not to mention like there's a black VP. You didn't want to see that happen?
The thing about, do we got time to get on that for a second? You know what pisses me off about that part?
Tell me.
Everybody who was saying that, you know, Biden's only going to be in there for a few times. He's going to go see now. Then we got our first black female president, right?
Yeah, that was dumb people.
Dumb people. Because this woman actually ran for president and got no love. She actually could have got voted in.
It's not that she didn't get no love. We live in the same, because let's be real. Like Hillary was definitely more qualified than Donald Trump to become president.
Yeah.
Let's just be 100% honest.
She was already, basically to me, she was already a president when Clinton was in office.
I don't
know.
I mean, it was his wife. You don't think she played a huge role?
That's like saying Michelle Obama was kind of president. Like Barbara Bush was kind of president.
Right.
If Barbara Bush was kind of president, a lot of shit makes sense.
I've heard only one woman president was really calling shots, and that's
she is a sweetheart.
Yeah, but I'm not saying she's not a nice person. That's nothing to do with politics. You be nice or horrible person doesn't make anything.
I heard FDR's wife was calling a lot of shots
because he was sick.
He was sick, and he didn't want anybody to know.
Right.
So I heard she made a lot of decisions.
In which would be awesome if this country would see that and be like, okay, women are capable.
Yeah,
but that's
I never get why people don't think that shit. It makes no sense.
I've heard dumb shit like people talking about, women will be more emotional in office. She's gonna send us to a nuclear war. I don't agree with it. I don't agree.
First of all our wars have been by men based on emotion.
Exactly. Every fucking one of them.
Yeah. So
why not?
It makes no sense.
It was crazy. Hillary didn't win. Like it was just crazy. It just showed that the country we think we live in is not the country we live in. Our country is something else. And for those that are under the boot, you're not going to see the sun.
Damn.
You gotta get from under the shoe somehow, some way. I don't how to do that. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a politician, but I'm a person with opinion, and I care about you, motherfuckers. Take the time to watch us. And anytime you can't see the sun, that's your job, whatever else. You got to move around. Peace and love.
Hey, thanks for kicking with us. Follow the podcast on Spotify, Not So Common NSC, YouTube, Not So Common NSC.
NSC.
I wanted to put my personal YouTube on there, but I didn't put the video up yet, so next time. Follow me on Instagram, Matthias_KGV.
NSC.
And follow Facebook, Matthias Wilburn. Anything else I forgot? We good with everything?
At the Lettering Fox
Did I
for
say-
April.
Did I say the Instagram?
Just say it again, just for that.
Instagram, Not So Comment NSC.
NSC.
Peace, fam.
One love, man.